Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to beautiful Katamari. This is probably one of the more interesting games I've had the pleasure of playing in my youth, and this is probably one of the few that is probably as fun to watch as it is to play, which can get a little bit frustrating at times. So I figured might as well play this just while we still have it in our systems, because I recently was watching Donabelle's playthrough of several of the other games, this being the third, I think, and this was released exclusively on the Xbox 360. This and Katamari Damacy, the first one, are the only ones I've played, and they're fun. They're pretty fun and interesting, and if weirdness was a quantifiable factor in a video game, well, then this one would probably break the charts, as you guys can obviously see. Yeah, I've never actually watched this entire introduction sequence, so this is new for all of us, and just something about this game, I don't even know, I just had this really weird feeling I wanted to play it after watching Donabelle's, and it's just, So there's our intrepid hero, little green guy. Fantastic. Jesus. Oh, and he's dancing. He's dancing his troubles away. Everyone's so happy! Oh, and so with that, beautiful Katamari and the awesome Katamari Nana song. Everybody knows this one. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So we're going to be doing a mostly complete playthrough. I'm not going to be collecting 100% of the collection or all of the cousins and presents. I will do my best to collect as many of them as we can, and I'll probably delegate to doing 1 or 2 levels per video, because there are 13 main levels and then 7 downloadable content levels, which is kind of shitty. The great Cosmos, the king of all cosmos, is on vacation with his family and decides to play a game of tennis because, you know, what else are rulers of the universe supposed to do on their spare time? And whoa! He hits the tennis ball into space, and whoa, crazy antics ensue! Oh dear, there's a giant hole in the sky. What a way to ruin our vacation. I think they're on their vacation, right? Yeah, so he inadvertently creates a black hole. Yeah, there was no ordinary hole. Yes, it was a black hole. Boy, I sure love white text without any outlines on lighter colors. So, yeah, their dream vacation, playing tennis in their free time. Planets, stars, meteorites, satellites, spaceships, and constellations all suffered the same fate. No! How could he do such a thing? The king summoned his almighty powers, and in a spectacular fashion! Yes, we have a very fabulous king of the cosmos here in our locale. They're just watching and they're like, well, that sucks, let's get out of here. It wasn't my fault. Great stuff. So is there any way to restore order to the great cosmos? Why, look, there's a dainty little planet there. It's Earth. It's Earth. We gotta go on Earth, we gotta collect things and make the order the way that we need to. So here we've got, this is a pickled daikon, dill, and cabbage. You got that right. Most of the stars in the cosmos are gone. For some reason, this guy is so fabulous, but I always imagine him with the Tim Curry voice, which I guess would be redundant because fabulosity is synonymous with Tim Curry. This is where we come in. We always save the day. Side by side, we'll save the cosmos, Prince. So we are the Prince, little green guy. But you're the sidekick, just so that's clear. Well, gee, thanks. I'm going to be doing all the work. You're going to be taking all the fabulous credit. Do you want a cape, bunny ears, and wings? Will you give me those, please? Anywho, we want you to assist us with this one. By a stroke of luck, Earth is still there, the resilient bastards that they are. So go roll lots and lots of ginormous Katamaris. We'll do the hard work of turning them into stars. So of course we get to turn things into stars and planets and satellites and things like that. We'll take care of that pesky black hole too, because that one's such a nuisance, just that dumb, theoretically impossible black hole that I made appear out of nowhere. So yes, I'm ready to turn out some colossal Katamaris with your ridiculously slow scrolling text. Alright, the cosmos needs our help. Yes, it does, and that is just a nice little thing there. So, we got a nice little loading screen, and now connecting, I think you can actually screw everything up. So that's the king, we're Little Green Prince, and this is the premise of the story, or the throwaway story. Rolling practice time, a surreal kind of place. I really like this introduction place, but unfortunately this also will probably harbor one of the most... I want to say, it kind of... This first part is going to be really slow, and I'm just going to get it out of the way here first. So, time to start the Katamari 101! Okay, so, this little round object that has appeared before us, presenting, the astonishing Katamari. Sleek, tough, and machine washable, because that would not be the most annoying 50 minutes of your life. Roll it, pick up stuff, grow bigger, repeat. Will do, good sir, Mr. Buttchin. If you do well, this Katamari will become a moon. Profound, yes, why, yes it is, good sir. We have that effect on everyone. Alright, give it a spin and pop up on top of that platform. Alright, so, main objectives. This controls like a tank, and the song that plays in this area is really cool, as you can go forward, backwards, you can turn, roll sideways, quick shift, just by going up and down, and then you can go up things right over here, and can you make it? There you go. Alright, and so with that being said and done, the main premise of the game has become apparent. We have to roll things up, which is awesome, not hideous at all. Yes, I am. And so, yes, this is pretty much the idea of the game, is you're supposed to roll up small things enough so that you get bigger, so that you can start rolling up bigger stuff, and then you start rolling up things that are the size of cars and so on. When you see that screen do that weird vortex thing, that means you can start picking up bigger stuff. And the only thing that's in this area is this present. Now, that's one of the collectibles that are in this game, are presents, as well as cousins. Cousins are different people you can play as. And I will be trying to collect most, if not all of them. It's just some of them will require multiple playthroughs of the same level, which I'm probably not going to be doing too much, even though that's where most of the fun lies. And so you get the really annoying text over the screen. 10 centimeters, good, getting bigger, yes. So when I said that this first part is going to be kind of slow, I meant that in the sense that we're going to have to collect pretty much everything in this room in order to get the full score that we can here. And I will be trying to get mostly full scores, nice and big. That'll make a nice moon. So we could potentially end it here now, but I'm not going to do that. We have to roll up Marcy, our first cousin, and yes, she's going to be in one of those balls, and you can kind of tell where she is, because if you get near it, it'll run away. But like I said, you have to get pretty much 50 centimeters in order to get the full points. Unlike other games, this is a lot more objective-based, which is kind of a good thing and kind of a bad thing, because some of the objectives are crazy difficult, and some of them not so much. It's not based so much on how big you can get your Katamari, except for in this one, and so that's good for us. And so you pretty much have to collect everything in this room, which is kind of a pain, and just be careful you're not rolling up Marcy immediately, because that would be one of the unfortunate things to end this off prematurely. Because we have to collect pretty much everything, which means you guys can get tired of this before we even get started. And so this one I don't think is her, because, well, if you just let them roll into you, which might be a good idea, then she'll just run away, I hope. Because we're going to have to do this again and roll up the prince, because you can actually choose different characters, and the first of which is the prince, who's where we're playing as right now. So there he goes. Okay, so just be careful not to get that one. That won't be good to go. All right. So yes, this is super fun, isn't it, you guys? Oh god, I might just do this off screen, but you can get the highest score by getting, you know, ridiculous scores. Like you're basically scored out of 100, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but you know, I'm gonna do this off screen because this is gonna be really boring to watch. But basically you can get over 100 points, which is the thing that this game is like, oh, who doesn't know how to count? And I don't know, it's a silly game. Oh, and you'll notice right here, actually, we've got the king looking at us, of course, as in all the tutorial levels. He'll be kind of watching you. So that's kind of fun, I guess. So to dash, you just have to go ahead and go up and down, which is kind of annoying to do sometimes, depending on how your Katamari is shaped. If you make it lopsided, it won't go as fast, and it'll be kind of rickety. We have a prince look, which you can actually look around and see things. Look around, you can see a nice little crown, Mr. King there, as well as up here, things you wouldn't see normally, as well as the royal look. She's got the look, and this is just basically to look at your Katamari, which is kind of an interesting little thing if you want to see the little things on it. You got the angels and stuff just running into me. And then last but not least, we got the turn look, which is good for us. So it makes things really easy to move around, so that's good. And that's pretty much all there is to it. It gets a lot more interesting later on, so let's go and collect that Marcy and end off the tutorial level. You're done with practice. Marcy is rolled up. Thank you. My Katamari is as big as a bunch of royal arts. Remember how to roll now? Come and practice anytime. Will do. Alright, back to Princedom now. Royal Rainbow! Why, thank you. There's Marcy. How's it going, Marcy? And so we got the nice little Polytron little thing there. Or what was that other one? It was, I can't even think of who it is right now, but somebody who's not very good at making video games. And so here we've got our nice little grading screen of Mr. Fabulous laying on a moon. Welcome home, Prince. We kind of missed you. Well, gee, thanks for missing me. So we got you to roll this moon for practice. Was it crazy hard? Not so much. Ah, hubris. Hubris, goddamn. Stop your rolling and cross your fingers. Ooh, this so worked. This is a nice one. So if you get 50 centimeters, you'll get 120 points. That's good for us. 94 points, good enough for just showing this off. I'll do the 120 off screen. A strong performance. We less than 3. Your hard work. Why, thank you. Look at his legs. They're just so silly. He's wearing, oh god, like either long leggings or just pantyhose or something. Inside sources reveal we collected a lot of weird things, as well as fantasy and royals. Alright, Prince has a penchant for weird things. That doesn't sound weird. Back up, we see a present, and we've got ourselves our first present, which are items you can equip to whichever character you're playing. An ambiguous accessory for you to make your own. We'll keep it safe in the cake in the Princedom. Alright, there should be lots more of accoutrements, I think. Whatever. So, a dazzle of color, Marcy and none other. Lost again, the Pantone party is in the Princedom. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay for a star. Yes, even though we just made a moon, I guess you can just do with that what you will. And so with our first moon having been created, ooh, that's some moon. Yes, it is, good sir. You're a sweetie. Keep up the nice work. Well, gee, thank you. I really appreciate it. We got an achievement. Mini Katamari. Very nice. So, that is the basics of beautiful Katamari as well as the other games. Here we've got our main hub, which we can go and access multiple things here. Now, you notice there are some houses here on various continents already here. That's the DLC that I've already downloaded. Otherwise, you would unlock levels 1 by 1, sometimes 1 by 2, and those are just things that I'll show as we go. But some of these are really throwaway, like that one, the scale one. I hate that one. Anyone who knows what this game is about. But one of the annoying things about having those downloadable levels is that not only do you have to have those to 100% the game as far as collecting collectibles, but you need, I think you can't max this game out on Gamerscore without them. So this is the Princedom, your not-so-secret base. Are you thrilled, Dizzy? It's okay to throw up. We made it just for you, a custom-tailored... Oh, thank you! Small and precious, just like you are to us. Less than 3. Thank you very much. Alright, so we'll keep adding to it. Perfect. It sounds great. Me and my cousins, and you and your cousins. Alright, very nice. So the Princedom is where wishes come true. This just in! The Princedom is now bigger! Well, gee, thanks. Check out the new places. There's a photo album, presents, and other things. Totally fab place for you to play. And the Big Tripper. Okay, so there is a multiplayer aspect to this as well as an online aspect, which I doubt anyone will be in. But we can give it a try. Extra! Extra! God damn. A new area. Okay, thank you. He's just gonna Sub-Zero, and you make new Katamaris there. And attention shoppers! Ooh, thanks. New area. Yeah, he's gonna be telling us all about this. All about the new levels. It's the Princedom 2.0. Go have a lunch party. Excuse us. Seems to be more colonies. Oh, did you go shopping? Yes, I did. Very clearly. I bought all 7 of the DLCs for $1 each. I think they actually started off as $2.50, which is kind of a ripoff. But, so let's go get our new gift, because apparently they gave us one right in here with our presents. And this is where you can equip things. First of which is, can we even grab that, or is that an automatic? Because that's a camera, and I know in the earlier games you could use, a camera to take pictures when you're in Prince mode, but we'll go check that out later. We got the save spot here. I think the sound, yep, sound and vibration collection. You can look there, photo album, and versus battle. So that's that stuff. So I think while we're over here, we're gonna go do the first level. This is the first level where we started. Well, you can go back here and do things anytime you want. In the upper left corner, you'll notice how many cousins and presents you're missing. We got them both there. But if you talk to a certain person, well, there we go. Now we're Marcy, and I think, well, we don't have to collect the prince there, but we can now be the prince, so that's kind of fun. So I say we go for Delightful Dirigible, because this is the first one. It's a dirigible! Or wait, no, that one might be a little too long. Let's go do the Munchies Manor. This is one of the downloadable ones. And this one, can you stop running in place? There we go. Roll up food to make cetus. So we're going to go ahead and do this one. This one's a pretty short one, and looking at my clock, this might be where we're going to end off. So welcome to the Abundant Munchies Manor. Thank you very much. Make an amazing Katamari here to bring back cetus. What you need to collect are tons and tons of food, vegetables and fruits and snacks and all that yum. Whales ate 4 times their own weight in a day, yes? So vast amounts of nutrients are in order. Alrighty, off to Earth. See you later. Well, gee, thank you, Mr. Fabulous King. So this is going to be fun stuff. So in this one, this is the high-calorie Katamari, and basically what you have to do here is just get a bunch of high-calorie things. They do count you not on your size, but by how many calories you've intaked, or you intook. that you took. Whatever. Okay, where are we now? We're here. You can roll around in this nice big store. Something smells so good. Very delicious. Oh, it's the Katamari. Okay, so size isn't the thing here this time. We gotta roll up a lot of food and go for high calories, just like those fat stacks of burgers and drinks and candy and yummy things. Alright, so we have 4 minutes to beef up on calories. No pun intended. Sweets and yummy things. So yes, it is not good for humans to have so much food around. You're telling me. Since we need to make cetus, it all works out. I think that's the whale, but I'm not 100% sure. Yes, the whale. So be sure to think of it going to someone's hips. You'll be alright. Okay, so very nice of him to give us such reassuring words of wisdom. So let's go find some sweet areas that we can go indulge ourselves. We got cheese and more cheese over here. So yes, I'm not 100% familiar with this particular DLC, or any of them, as a matter of fact, just because I'm not, I recently acquired them, and I didn't even really know about them until later, so let's just go collect some sweets over here, shall we? Chocolate. And hope you guys are enjoying this very first episode. I'm not sure why I decided to do this on such a whim, but it's a fun game, and I hope you guys can kind of see that and see that it's fairly enjoyable. It does have a fair deal of shortcomings, which I might address later when we're not in the first episode. But, it's not terrible. Can we not get caught on things? That's one of the things I don't like, is getting caught on annoying things that they'll just stop you, and then you'll get caught on things, and then you can't move. Case in point. It gets worse when you're bigger and you're on, just being big and being inside of a place like we are now, that's probably one of the more infuriating things, in my opinion, but it's not too bad, I guess, if you know what you're doing, in a sense. Let's climb up here. I think these platforms are actually made of candy, like they're, wow, we just collected a bunch of crap there. Can we collect some more crap, please, before we continue on? No, can't get the spinning stack of cakes there, apparently. Alright, so fortunately I think we got a pretty good place to spawn, because it does spawn you randomly, which might not work very well in certain circumstances, so I would recommend, resetting every now and then, just so that you can get a good place. Alright, can we collect it? We can't collect it still. We're gonna have to come back to that later. Now let's go collect some some nice fruits and vegetables over here, shall we? In the nice little produce section. Thank you. Got some scallops there, looked like in the corner, or sea urchins. I don't know why I saw scallops. So, ooh, wow, we're collecting things through the floor and the ceiling. There we go. So I'm not 100% sure what we need to collect here. I think we need two cousins, and then a present, and then we'll be good. Actually, I think I know where the present is. It's next to a bunch of other things. Let's go find that the bakery that was around here. So there's our cousin. We can get Hans in the next part. All right, let's go see what else we got. Thank you, Hans. We asked you to go dance for the queen. That was really nice of you. Oh, nice. Oh, hey, here it is, right over here, the next present. And then the other one is probably somewhere really random. All right, so, ooh, thank you. All right, let's see what else we need to get. We could probably collect more of this nonsense now. There it is. Yes! Collecting things by the drop. That is what I'm talking about. Look at I love it when we collect live things, because it's just so enjoyable to see them like squirm and squeal, and I'm a masochist, but still a masochist. So we can collect a man over here, butcher's knife. There it is. Yes, collecting things for days. Yes, I will take you all French bread and red lamps. It's just, it's so much destruction. And there's a grandma up in the cellar over here. I doubt she contains very many calories, but for all I know, she could be chock full of them. Okay, so what do we got over here? More things, under a minute. I think we're doing all right. If I don't get caught, thank you. All right, let's see, what else can we grab? More things. The bigger you are, it is probably a good idea to get pretty big, though, just so you can collect more things. See, this is one of the problems about being inside, is that you can't really collect very many, or you can't really see very much. So let's hopefully get 1 million or so. That'd be fairly ideal. Can we collect this? More things over here? What's over here? Just more platforms. We're going backwards. Come on, 1 million is what I want. 1 million is what I think 1 million would probably be a nice even number. All right, Grandma, thank you. I hope you contained as many calories as it looked like you did. Because if you didn't, that would be disappointing. We got wafers. This place is just made of this stuff. And we got to over $1 million. Calories, I should say. Oh, and there we go. We got the other present. Okay, oh no, there was 2 cousins in one present. I know there's 3 of things. And we got more pineapples. Pineapples for days. And we win. Alrighty, all done. All right, off we go to the Princedom. Oh, my eyes are starting to burn for some reason. All right, to the Princedom. And yes, we got the Polytron. That's what it was, the Polytron logo. It was the guy that Phil Fish made when he made Fez, and it had that like pea thing. I don't know. Oh God. So good morning, Marcy. So his dialogue will change ever so slightly depending on who you are. What's the forecast? A clear sky with constellations? We're sure finding food wasn't an issue for you. You have a knack for it, like Piedmont pickies. Okay, excuse me, Cetus needs some serious calories. I do say so myself, and he smiled! We don't want to get too excited yet, but wow! A very nice Katamari for you too, Marcy. Alright, an envelope please, and our points are... Oh, we only got 100, darn it. So far we're averaging in the middling, you know, A grade average. Bravo, bravissima! What a long and winding road it's been, Marcy. Well, yes, it has. Katamari constituents. We got a lot of snacks, food, and fruit. Mostly snacks. It sure adds calories, will give you that much. Yeah, they do. I would know. And we got our first present, which is... What is it? An audacious accessory for our whale riders. Oh, that's what it actually is. Okay, never mind. I thought there was something inside of it. A whiff of fragments. Ohishi Shibiru Hans, I guess? Such a German name, yet such a Japanese adjective. Get yourself to the Kodo session in the Princedom. Like, okie dokie, I'm out of here. So there's an achievement for collecting all the presents and cousins, so that's cool. And we got Honey. Wow, Honey looks really weird. I might have to be her in the next part instead of Hans. Yay for a constellation! Ooh. Fantastic. I think I'm going to change my contacts after this because my eyes are going crazy. And we have the whale. Okay, I'm satisfied with 100 points. I'm not going to be trying to get 120 because that is just a pain sometimes. A scrumptious constellation. You're our rock star. This Katamari rules. Yeah, it does. Oh, man. It's like if you don't get it, like, perfectly. Why did I get small Katamari again? No, I'm confused. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was wondering. Oh, it was mini. Never mind. Sorry, I'm not going to be checking those too often, but I was just curious. So we can go, we can check on our Katamaris ever so often, and I would like to be able to use Miss You. There we are. We're Honey now. Honey, I shrunk the Katamari. Okay, so what was our present that we got? I'm really curious to what it was. So unlike in other games, you can actually equip multiple things depending on what part it is. So I got bubbles, I think. Bubbles? I like that. It actually fits very well with Honey, so we'll stick with that for a while. Did I equip it? Oh, yes, I did. So, next time on Beautiful Katamari, I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. In the next part, we will be tackling the first legitimate level in the game, which is Delightful Dirigible. So, that's always fun stuff. So we can go ahead and save and have ourselves a good-ass time. My name is Elson Cruz. I actually don't think I've said that yet. Kind of surprising. And, well... hope to see you guys then, because I already explained what we're doing, but yay, we did it! We did it! You guys can't see what day it is? Wait, there is no 31st in January. Whatever. Bye. Bye, everybody! I'll talk to you guys next time.